So here are my top tips when it comes to choosing the right agent. This is massively important because this is the difference between getting sold or sitting on the market. Tip number one is always remember that your agent actually works for you. This is massively important because you don't want to be with an agent who will be preferring or acting on behalf of their buyer to get them the best price, than rather you, because you're the person who pays the agent's fee at the end of the day. The buyer does not. So you always need to make sure you're 100% comfortable with knowing that your agent is doing everything they can and more for yourself. Tip number two would be select a short list of agents. Don't always just go with the first person that you've seen or that you've spoken to. It's good to get at least 3 agents round. Get their full opinions of the market, get their full opinions on your property, and also more importantly, the price of what they would look to achieve. So my next tip would be actually find out how good your agent actually is. You'll have a lot of agents who will sit in front of you and claim that they're the best and that they can sell your property, but it's good to get the knowledge for yourself. So the best way to do this is actually through reviews. So a good agent will always be on a review site. The main one is sort of Google reviews, so you can actually see the feedback from previous clients, more importantly previous clients who have sold with that agency. You can see what sort of service they received and what their feedback is. So the next one is what's actually the difference between a high street agent and an online agent. So the first and main thing to think about is the fee. So it might be a smaller fee, but it is an upfront cost. So at the end of the day, regardless of whether they sell your property or they don't, they get paid. With traditional high street agents, it would be a no sell, no fee, and it makes us work even harder to get you even more money, because every extra 1,000 is more money that we can earn on commission and more money that you can put in your pocket. Now it might seem really appetizing if someone comes into your house and gives you a valuation that is say 20, 30,000 above what the other agents have valued it. Now I always say to my vendors, you only ever get one chance to hit the property market for the first time. So you really want to make sure your property is at the right price with the right presentation and that it is a property high in demand. So always consider, is your property valuation and the property price that you're going to market at competitive against other properties, and is it actually at the market value? So I believe it's more important for a vendor to actually instruct an agent to sell the property rather than themselves, due to having that expert knowledge. So a property professional is trained and works in the field to sell your property. There was actually an article released quite recently actually where a lady was looking to sell privately without an agent to an investor. Now, luckily out of curiosity, she actually did go to a local agent and found out that she was actually about to sell her property 60,000 under the market value. She actually sold with the high street agent for £60,000 more than she was previously going to sell. So it just goes to show that getting that expert professional opinion made her a lot of money.